I once spoke to a meter maid. She said she liked to work but not the pay. Writing tickets while you run away, afraid. I said hey to a polar bear. He said he liked it here but not over there. That's what it's like inside a dragon's lair. The ice is fading back. It's like teaching architecture to an Eskimo. You can show him everything you know. You're still gonna build it out of snow. I'm gonna take my long division down to Mexico, where I can divide all night.
Here. We are in Dollar General and we are walking down the aisle. Leave it. And we're shopping. I got Winchester's. Winchester, sit. Boogie, check in. Sit. Sit. Good boy. I got his favorite, Cheese Whiz. And we're waiting for Daddy to come out of the bathroom. Winchester. Thank you, sweetie. Thank y'all. Okay. Winchester, stop. Wait. Wait. Back. Winchester. Wait. Good boy. Okay. Yep. So we were just sitting in there having a discussion with the Dollar General people because they're not staffing the store. So we've been having to go to another Dollar General, and he's looking very intensely at his daddy. To continue with this. These are the regular. Do you know where the baked are?
Yeah, I think they're behind me.
Oh, over there.
Yeah.
Get him. I don't see him. Get the dog.
Right there.
Ah, here we are. Sit. Sit. Here we go. Cheetos baked. 50% less fat. Winchester, sit. Sit. Good boy. Sit while Mama's shopping. Cheetos baked. My favorite. Not yours. Got my snacks. Okay. Let's continue shopping. We're in Walmart, by the way, guys. Can you see me? Hi. Excuse my appearance. I'm very puffy due to taking a lot of extra steroids and prednisone and other meds this week because of my health. Can you go around there? And so we're just doing late night shopping so that it's not so crowded for Winchester. As you can see, he does the cart really well. But now we're gonna go try to find something for dinner. So catch you later. This is my boogie while I'm shopping for glasses. He just did the whole doctor's exam with me, and he's just being a crazy dog. Can't you tell? Now I'm trying on glasses to see what I like. What do we think about these? I don't know. Hey, Hellhound handlers. It's Jackie and Winchester, although he's totally passed out, probably won't make an appearance. But as you saw in those clips, those are just a few of our outings so far. And I wanted to go over a few ethics and rules for you, things for you to go by with your service dog or service dogs in training. Number one, always know your ADA laws in your state. Does your state protect service dogs in training the way that they protect trained service dogs? All the states that I visit, and obviously Louisiana where I live, do protect service dogs in training, so they can go anywhere that a service dog can go just to train. One big piece of advice is to always have these. Hopefully it will focus. Your ADA and Department of Justice information cards. It has all the information needed. If you get questioned by a business, hand them that and you're good to go. A business can ask you only 2 questions. Is this dog required for a disability? You give your answer. And what tasks are they trained to do? You would then give your 2 answers. I'm not going to give examples here because I don't want to be a part of the problem. But I'm sure if you are a legitimate service dog team, you would have your own answers for that. And I'm very sure that all of you are legitimate service dog teams. So, that being said, basically this was just to ask you, where and when do you start public access training? I know where I start. I start at places like Tractor Supply, Hobby Lobby, Home Depot. I tend to avoid pet stores, although even though I am a certified dog trainer and I'm going through other pet care, psychology, nutrition classes now, I always utilize another trainer. Hey Anna, what's up? I actually do take my dog to a pet store to train with my beloved trainer Anna, because even doctors have to get second opinions, right? Right. So always have your ADA card ready. Always make sure you're doing the things right. Make sure that your dog is properly trained. 130 hours, I believe, is the minimum, which is ridiculous, but under ADA guidelines, that is the required hours. And at least 30 of those, 130 or 120, I don't know, it's 120, 130. At least 30 of those hours have to be in public. So make sure you're doing that right. Make sure your dog is not aggressive. Make sure that he can pass any public access test. There's a loophole there. There are no certified public access tests in America. You can have people public access test you all day long, but it is not a true certification. The only true certification that you can do for yourself would be the AKC Canine Good Citizenship certification, which is what Winchester and I are already going through. Even though he's a bit too young, we're still going through it already. I probably won't have him legitimately tested for another couple of months, but he will be down pat ready. Always use integrity. Please do not get us legitimate service dog teams fired. What can you do if you don't know where to go? If you have outdoor festivities, utilize that. My previous service dogs have always had their utmost training at Mardi Gras because I am blessed enough to live in Louisiana and I always have Mardi Gras. However, this year, Winchester will be doing New Orleans Mardi Gras on Bourbon Street. Oh boy. Good luck, Winchester. Why are we going to do that? Because Jensen Ackles from Supernatural is going to be King Bacchus this year. He is Mardi Gras King. Can you believe it? I travel across the country once or twice a year to see this man, and now he's going to be a half an hour from my house, y'all. So, best believe we're going to be there. And Winchester will be in his greatest Supernatural dog gear he can be in. Don't worry, he will not be attending the parades. I am not going to subject my dog to flying objects because if you've never been to a Mardi Gras, you are pelted in the head with all kinds of stuff. My dog will not be part of the parade, but he will be part of the festivities and the crowds surrounding that, which is going to be an excellent, excellent training resource for Winchester for public access, since he's going to his next Supernatural convention, or his first Supernatural convention, in November. And he's going to Disney World shortly thereafter. One thing that I had to think about was I never wanted to get my dog boots. He never needed them. I am heat intolerant if it's if I can break a sweat, I cannot go outside. If the sun is shining, I cannot go outside. I cannot be exposed to the sun in any way whatsoever. I'm very photosensitive, and I can't deal with heat. So therefore, if the pavement is hot, Jackie's not out there. If Jackie's not out there, Winchester's not out there. However, Bourbon Street has God knows what on those streets, and they are not going on his paws. So I did have to buy him his new pair of boots, and we'll see how that goes because they are due to be here this week. Anyway, tell me what you do for public access. I wanted to make this video much longer, but unfortunately, YouTube has a 15-minute limit that I wasn't aware of. So, always have your ADA cards with you. Usually, if anybody asks you, give them this, you have no problem. There is no certification in the United States for a service dog. So if anybody says, oh, I want to see his registration, there is no such thing. They're allowed to request it, but they're not allowed to require it. Let's see, what else? Just, like I said, use integrity. Make sure your dog has the training. If he's not ready, if he's skittish of things, just work through it. My dog is now skittish of small children because he was attacked by a small child across the street. And now I have a couple of small children that are going to work with me and him. Just to let him know that children are okay. Your dogs do not have to allow to be pet by children or adults. Just so you know that. Public access says they just have to allow being approached by them. So we're working through that. I am confident that it will all be all right. So utilize your community, utilize your ADA rules, guidelines. Facebook is great, Instagram is great. Utilize all information you can. Get to know everything that you need to know about having a true service dog. Do not be a fake. Do not get our dogs fired. And for those of you who wish to continue to see me, please like and subscribe, because starting next week, every week, we're going to be giving out really cool prizes to one of our lucky followers. So, and pretty cool prizes like LED collars or, bandanas, toys, what have you. All pet dog specific, no service dog specific. Sometimes training dog specific, but that's all up to you what you want to do with your dog. You can train them however you want. So if you do like this video, please like and subscribe to Jackie to Winchester's Service Hellhound at gmail.com. That is his Gmail. And his Instagram is Winchester Service Hellhound. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you want to be included in any of the raffles coming up, once I show you the gift on next week's video, just simply like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, just like, and you will go into the raffle. Until then, see you later, Hellhounders.